Let's talk about the coin production process. Coming up with a custom coin design is a lot of fun, but it's only the first step in an intricate process that takes something like this and turns it into something like this. So, if you've ever wondered, how are challenge coins made? You're in luck. Today we're going to take you through the entire challenge coin manufacturing process so you can see for yourself what happens between hitting that order button and a package of coins landing on your doorstep. Let's get started. The first step in coin production is CAD and CAM prep. CAD, or Computer-Aided Design, is a program that takes the artwork of a coin and creates a digital blueprint of the design that we can use for manufacturing. The data created by the CAD maps out dimensions, tolerances, and materials, and we upload all this information into our Computer-Aided Manufacturing Software, or CAM for short. The CAM runs a Computer Numerical Control, or CNC, which is essentially a computer-controlled mill. For our purposes, milling involves using a cutting tool to progressively remove material from the surface of a steel block, cutting the inverse of the coin design into the metal. This will serve as our coin mold. Coin molds are sometimes called dies, which is where the term die striking comes from. One steel mold is milled for the front of the coins, and another is milled for the back of the coins. After the molds are finished, we test them by striking soft pieces of metal and examining the impressions they make. If there are any imperfections, we can sometimes make adjustments to the molds to get them just right. Otherwise, we start fresh and create new coin molds to ensure that every strike will be perfect. Both molds are then tempered in a hot oven. This hardens the steel, making the molds more durable. We take them out of the fire once they're red hot and douse them in cool oil. It takes anywhere between 500 and 1,000 tons of force to stamp a design into brass. Heat treating the coin molds beforehand ensures that they can stand up to the pressure. Now that the molds are ready, we can move on to die striking. Die striking involves using the steel coin molds to stamp artwork into the brass, and it can look a little different depending on the type of coins being made. For example, round coins are usually made from coin blanks. Coin blanks are just round coins that have been removed from a strip of metal before the die striking process begins. Strips of brass, steel, or zinc are fed into a coin press fitted with a round cutter, and every time the press comes down on the strip, a blank coin is cut free and collected for die striking later on. But we don't always use coin blanks for die striking. The process looks a little different for custom shaped coins. Instead of feeding the brass strip through a coin press to cut coin blanks, we just stamp multiple impressions of the coin design along the entire length of the brass strip, and then cut them out after the fact. No matter how the die striking process goes for your custom designed coins, once they've reached this point, there's one more thing that needs to happen before they move on to custom metal plating. We need to choose a coin edge. Coin edges can be created in a few different ways. Some edges are milled into the coin mold, like a rope edge, so there's no need to take further action once the coins are struck. But other coin edges need to be custom cut into the coins after the die striking process, like this oblique line edge. To create an oblique line edge, like this one, the coins are loaded into a rotary table, and the intricate pattern is cut along the edge of the coins by hand. A similar process is needed for crosscut or flat weave edges. So far the coins are looking pretty good, but they still have a long way to go before they're finished. Before we can start plating the coins or adding enamel colors, they all need to be deburred. Cutting metal creates a lot of sharp edges and ridges, so handling these coins with your bare hands can be a little dicey. So we take all of the freshly cut coins and put them through the deburring process. Sometimes, coins are tumbled in dry media, and other times they're soaked in a machine containing water, soap, and porous stones that will rub against the coins as the machine spins. Other times, coins are deburred by hand. When deburring coins by hand, the coins are lined up on a wooden block and held against a spinning wheel that grinds away the rough edges and sharp spurs covering the metal. Once the deburring process is finished, the coins have a smooth, polished surface. The last few steps of the challenge coin manufacturing process are electroplating and color filling. However, depending on the type of coins, these two steps can be flip-flopped. If we're making soft enamel challenge coins, electroplating comes before color filling. If we're making hard enamel challenge coins, electroplating comes after color filling. We've made a few coins from solid precious metals like silver, but we'll cover that in another video. Most custom challenge coins are made from metals like brass, steel, zinc, and in rare cases copper. To give them the high quality look of precious gold and silver, the coins need to be electroplated. Electroplating is mostly a chemical process. It starts with taking all the freshly deburred coins and hanging them from copper wire. Then, we dip the coins into troughs full of water. First they're dipped into clean water, then into different chemical solutions that fully clean the surface of each coin. Cleaning the surface of the coins this way ensures that they will receive an even coating of metal plating, and also increases the coin's resistance to corrosion. The actual electroplating process begins when the coins are placed in a liquid solution containing the precious metal chosen for the design. Challenge coins are generally plated in gold, silver, nickel, or copper. An electrical current is run through the solution, and the coins, grounded by copper wire, attract the precious metal soaking in the solution, forming a thin, permanent layer of metal plating. After metal plating, soft enamel coins are ready for color filling. For the most part, color filling is done by hand. Members of our production team use special syringes filled with enamel paint and carefully add color to the recessed areas of the coins. We also have color filling machines that automate the entire process, but we only use them for larger orders. It's actually faster to color fill coins by hand when it's an order of about 100 coins or so. The production process for soft enamel coins is just about finished at this point, but remember when we said that electroplating and color filling are sometimes flip-flopped in the coin production process? Well, if we're making hard enamel challenge coins, that's exactly what happens. Let's go back a little. So, we just finished the die striking and deburring process. The coins are nice and smooth and ready to move on to the next phase of coin production. We already saw that soft enamel coins go straight to electroplating, but hard enamel challenge coins actually go through color filling first. And there's a good reason for this. Hard enamel coins have a different look and feel than soft enamel coins because the enamel paint is at an even level with the raised metal strokes of the artwork. This gives them a smooth texture and a jewelry quality finish. While the enamel colors in a soft enamel coin are contained within the recessed areas of the design, the color fill areas in a hard enamel coin need to be overfilled. Just like with soft enamel coins, hard enamel coins are color filled by hand. However, instead of receiving all the different colors at once, colors are added one at a time. This is to prevent the different shades of enamel paint from mixing. Also, the recessed portions of the design that will not be colored are protected by a special blue masking paint that can be removed right before the coins go through metal plating. So for this coin, the recessed areas of the design calling for hard enamel are overfilled, and then the coins are placed in a hot oven to let the enamel cure. Once the coins are removed from the oven, we let them cool and then add the second color. This process is repeated for every color in the design, and once all of the enamel has cured, the coins are polished by hand. The polishing process grinds away the excess enamel paint so that the surface of the coins has a crisp, even appearance. Polishing the coins by hand also gives our production team a chance to inspect every coin for imperfections in color or shape. Once the detailed hard enamel color filling process is finished, the coins are collected for electroplating. The only difference in electroplating between soft and hard enamel coins is that hard enamel coins already have all of their colors in place before they soak in the plating solution. Now that we've gone through making coin molds, die striking, choosing a coin edge, deburring, color filling, and electroplating, we're almost at the finish line. Some text and artwork is too small to transfer onto a coin through die striking, and when this is the case, we use our laser engraving machine to add the last bits of the design. We oftentimes add text or sequential numbering to the true edge of a coin or to a designated spot on the surface of the coin using this method. If you want to give everyone on your team a coin with their name laser engraved on the surface, all you need to do is send us a list of the names and we'll add them at the end of production. The last part of the coin production process is quality control. All of the coins are inspected one last time and placed in clear PVC pouches or small plastic bags for shipping. And that's that. The coins are sent off via UPS or FedEx Priority Air and end up on your doorstep within a day or so. What happens next to your custom challenge coins is entirely up to you. Many of our customers award their coins to employees and honored guests, give them a way to raise awareness about important causes, and use them at special fundraising events. But there are no limits to what's possible. For more on challenge coins, custom coin design, and the coin minting process, be sure to keep an eye on our channel. We'll be bringing you everything there is to know about the world of challenge coins and the process of designing custom products.